Good evening, everybody. Let's start with the big high school baseball showdown as Schuyler County was hosting Scotland County. First inning, Schuyler County's Daniel Howe hits one into the gap in right field to put the Rams up by the score of 1-0. Scotland County's Bryce Cowell crushes one to right field to start a big inning. But you know what? The Rams, Tad Anderson gets the strikeout with the bases loaded. Before they turned the lights on, Schuyler County turned the power on. Christian Henderson hit 2 home runs. Both were to left field. Both were well hit by the Southmore slugger who was in the zone tonight. But Scotland County would tie it up with 3 runs in the 5th inning as Drew Miller will score from second base. We had ourselves a ball game. Schuyler County came back. It's Dalton Shively with a blast to right field, and the Rams go on to win it by the final of 10-6. In other games, Milan beat Knox County 10-9. Atlanta ambushed Lynn County 9-2. Nobbinger got by Green City 9-5. In girls soccer, Kirksville lost to Boonville 3-2. The Kirksville baseball team starts play tomorrow morning in the Marshall Tournament. What does Coach Andy Jackson like about his team after 8 games?
It's fun to be around. They're a good group of kids. They pick each other up, all for one for all type mentality, and they fly around and have fun.
In Major League Baseball, the Cubs beat the Brewers 8-0. The Cardinals will take on the Cubs tomorrow afternoon at 2:15. It's the home opener for the Redbirds. Tomorrow's Truman State softball game with Fort Hays State has been postponed because of the weather. But Saturday's doubleheader with Washburn will start at high noon. Let's hit the track. It's the Rocket Relays. There was a lot of great action from Eddyville-Blakesburg tonight. Team-wise, Fairfield was first as they beat Washington by 27 points. Eddyville-Blakesburg was third. Then it was Centerville, North Mahaska, Sheridan, and Wayne. There will be a big track meet tomorrow at Kirksville starting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, weather permitting. For some of the smaller schools in the area, it's a chance for them to see how they match up.
Some of our athletes, some of our top competitors that usually go on to state, they don't get to see a whole lot of competition. And Kirksville is one of those track meets where you're guaranteed to find all that competition because of the much bigger schools that are there. And it humbles some and it makes some a lot better.
In college football, Truman State will hold its spring game Saturday at 1 o'clock. It should be a hard-hitting contest between the #1 offense and the #1 defense. For players and coaches alike, it'll be a dress rehearsal for the 2012 season.
Obviously, from a coaching perspective, there's nothing like live bullets and game competition to evaluate players. So that'll be a major evaluation in terms of a player. And then from a coaching perspective, you're really figuring out what your strengths and weaknesses are.
In high school tennis, the Ottumwa boys hosted Waukee. It's Ottumwa's C.J. Ray on the left side of your television set. He won his singles match 6-love, 6-1. The Bulldogs' #2 player, Steve Ray, also won. But in the end, team-wise, Ottumwa lost this afternoon 6-5.